Well, a lot of people believe that when career is said and done, Umar Nurmagomedov could go down as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, right? Had a main event against Corey Sandhagen that figured to be a great litmus test for him at 135 pounds. Was forced out of that fight due to injury. But not only is this man undefeated, he is one of the best, most versatile finishers in the UFC bantamweight division. Sometimes he's late for practice at the American Kickboxing Academy, but no, he is one of the hardest workers in the space, and skill for skill, not just one of the best bantamweights in the world, maybe creeping on that pound-for-pound list if he can get through some of these bigger challenges in this loaded bantamweight division. UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proven ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Umar Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so we'll see if Umar Nurmagomedov can get his takedown game going here early. That is not to suggest that he can't realize success on the feet in this particular matchup. Nurmagomedov truly has every skill that you could possibly want for a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete training out of the American Kickboxing Academy. But oftentimes for him, the path of least resistance has been taking the fight to the floor. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition knew it was coming, unable to stop it as usual.
Well, he'll tell you that he's going to take you down, and he has so many ways of getting to that.
Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
He needs to shove the knees, get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, lands a beautiful switch kick there, champ.
I mean, just like Edson Barbosa, he switches stance and drives that kick up under the elbow. That's a good strike right there.
Oh, that lead right will work. Nicely done there by Nurmagomedov. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Nice front kick there.
Guillotine jump.
Struggling to create the angle here.
It's going to be tough, but he's going to keep trying.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Nurmagomedov.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. So Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA got... Oh!
He has to evade and stay at space.
Oh, counters with a straight right hand. That'll work. Oh, collar tie. Oh, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one.
He hasn't even attempted. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skill, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt to take down, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling.
Oh.
So, change levels. Well, you don't want to be too hard on this fighter, but his takedowns are outstanding. His submission skills are top-notch. We've seen none of that.
He's got to try to change it up. You don't fight with your ego. You don't worry about showing off the things you learn in the gym. Get to what brought you to the show. That is his submission skills. He's such a phenomenal grappler. He needs to find a way to get this fight back to the floor.
Nurmagomedov gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Oh, his timing was impeccable on that takedown.
He passes to half. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
2 minutes. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Drops down inside the now closed guard. Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
10 minutes in the can.
Take a deep breath when you fight. This next round, you really want to focus on ground control. To set up your takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant position.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there.
We may get a finish here with his Von Flue choke, but now he's got to tee up. He's got to get his body off to the side.
Oh, he's able to get out.
Well, good job. It looked like he was going to tap with his left hand, but instead, he bridged off to the right, then turned back into him to release some of the pressure on the Von Flue choke. Beautiful defense.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's now posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Effective use of the jab there by Umar Nurmagomedov. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
So Khabib Nurmagomedov at his methodical best tonight and gets another takedown win.
Khabib is one of those guys that will tell you what he's going to do, and he will go and he will do it. And right now, that's being shown to be true, because time and time again, he is securing takedowns on his opponent. You see him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep. He's in the mount.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, that's got to be it.
Need some more, guys.
Oh, somehow, some way, he's able to get out.
Look at that, John. He gets to his side. That allows for him to slip the right arm out. He gets to his back. Now, he's in side control, but he's out of that deep submission attempt.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Strike lands clean.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Takedown defense holds up. You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Nurmagomedov. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
In the half guard.
Nurmagomedov's back inside control here.
Changing the position.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Oh, the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
20 down, 5 to go.
Hey, come on. Have a seat. Look, hey. All right, listen. You got a bad cut here. I need you to start doing some more protection. Protect yourself. Protect yourself.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fights progress.
Ready. Good.
5th and final round.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Clean execution on that leg kick.
Beautiful punch lands. Great timing on that double leg.
Nurmagomedov going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, feet on the hips here. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
Umar Nurmagomedov gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in it. Looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to his position.
Nurmagomedov's pass attempt denied. All All right, side control now. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's
got him hurt. He's gotta start looking for finish. He gets to the clinch.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Nice levitate.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. The
Ladies
official
and gentlemen,
decision is in. It
after 5
resides with
rounds,
Goosebumps.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50, 46, 49, 46, and 49, 46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle